We're going to begin with the latest moves by the Trump administration, offering a mass buyout to federal employees with a warning that the jobs could be cut if the buyouts aren't taken. It's also facing backlash over its freeze on spending for billions of dollars in federal programs and challenges in court. A federal judge has temporarily blocked the freeze pending further review. Chief White House correspondent Mary Bruce starts us off. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, George. Well, President Trump is moving at a breakneck pace to reshape the federal government and root out what he calls the deep state. This morning, taking unprecedented steps to push out people and programs that aren't in lockstep with his agenda. This morning, more than 2 million federal employees are facing a choice: resign and be paid until the end of September, or risk being fired. In an email with the subject line, "Fork in the road," those interested in the buyout told to reply with one word: resign, and given until February 6th, just 8 days. There are a few exceptions, including military personnel, postal staff, and immigration and national security officials. The plan designed not just to trim the federal budget, but to ensure a workforce that is reliable, loyal, and trustworthy, according to the email, which also says workers who do lose their jobs will be treated with dignity and afforded the protections in place for such positions. The largest union representing federal employees says it's not a voluntary buyout, but a purge.
No one could believe that this is a good faith offer and should know that, it's a fast track to federal workers being ripped.
And this morning, Trump's plan to halt potentially billions of dollars in federal assistance has been placed on hold. A federal judge temporarily pausing a White House order to freeze federal grants and loans, possibly impacting millions of Americans just minutes before it took effect. The White House immediately sparking confusion and panic after it announced plans to pause and review funding for federal assistance programs, potentially impacting everything from disaster relief to free school lunches and Head Start programs for hundreds of thousands of children. Helene Groves is an educator at Campfield Early Learning Center in Baltimore County.
It seems that our most vulnerable populations are the ones who are suffering the most at the with these executive orders.
The White House is defending the move, saying the review is needed to save money and root out programs that run counter to Trump's priorities, like climate change initiatives or diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. But the broad directive sparked confusion, even at bigger programs like Medicaid, which provides health insurance for 72 million low-income Americans. States reporting they couldn't access the Medicaid online portal, instead receiving a warning about possible payment delays due to executive orders regarding potentially unallowable grant payments. The White House saying payments are still being processed and sent, and insisting programs that provide direct benefits to Americans will not be impacted, including Medicaid and also Medicare, Social Security, and federal food assistance. But questions remain about funding handed out to states and organizations that's passed along to people in need. There certainly are lots of organizations that receive funding and then may pass along a benefit. Meals on Wheels, for one. They provide meals for over 2.2 million seniors. What is the president's message to Americans out there, many of whom supported him and voted for him, who are concerned that this is going to impact them?
Again, direct assistance will not be impacted.
But indirect assistance, Caroline, if it's going to another organization and then trickling down.
Direct assistance that is in the hands of the American people will not be impacted.
Now, Meals on Wheels telling us in a statement the lack of clarity and uncertainty unfortunately means seniors will panic, not knowing where their next meals will come from. George, still a lot of questions about how all of this is going to play out.